Recording has commenced.
Well, thank you very much, Chris, and thank you, Deborah. I appreciate you guys inviting us to speak to the students about the Inland Empire SBDC. So as you can see on my screen, we are the Inland Empire Small Business Development Center. We service Riverside and San Bernardino County. We are a national program with over 1,000 locations that help small businesses obviously stimulate the economy within our territories. Since we are national, there are SBDCs throughout the entire US. Depending on where you're located, there's probably going to be an SBDC near you. Like I stated earlier, we cover Riverside and San Bernardino, so we do have several locations throughout those areas, but being that everything is virtual, anybody can meet with us via phone or via Zoom. We are federally funded by the SBA, which is the Small Business Administration, and we're also funded in part by some of our cities and our counties, and I'll let you know about those in a minute. But we are hosted actually by Cal State San Bernardino through the Center of Entrepreneurship. So a lot of people on campus do not know that we exist or that we are a part of CSUSB. So we are hosted by ICE, which is, like I said, the Inland Empire Center for Entrepreneurship, and I'll give you a little bit of background on them in a bit. Joining us today, like I said, it's myself, Carla Gonzalez, and we also have my counterpart, Robert Usher. So just to kind of give you a background, I handle the Riverside County area and Robert handles San Bernardino, but we're both able to consult with any businesses in the area. So what do we do out of the SBDC? So at the SBDC, we assist businesses with business consulting, resources, workshops, training, whatever they need to essentially grow, start, maintain their business. We are here to help throughout every single step of the way at no cost, whether it's helping you with funding, licenses, permits, business planning, writing a business plan, projections, whatever the business needs, like I said, to get started, to grow, to maintain, right now to survive, we are able to assist with all that at no cost. So as I stated earlier, we have several sponsors and partners. So aside of being federally funded by the SBA and hosted by CSUSB ICE, we also have our sponsors. And our sponsors, as you can see on the screen, are a lot of different banks, cities, and chambers. On top of that, we are partner also with both counties, San Bernardino and Riverside. So as you can see, for example, Ontario, Upland, Temecula, Menifee, and so forth on that screen. Typically, when we are in operations away from remote, we do have offices in all those separate locations. So you're more than welcome to meet with any of us in those given spots when we open back up. But I stated earlier, we are now doing everything through Zoom. So you are more than welcome just to pick up the phone, make an appointment, and we're able to meet with you digitally like this or via phone. So when we are open up, we do have two main offices, one in Ontario and one in Riverside. I typically work out of the Riverside office off Market Street by City Hall, and Robert works out of the one in San Bernardino, which is out of Ontario. That's our other office. So that's normally where you'll find one of us. But like I stated earlier, we are doing everything remotely now. So you're more than welcome to meet with any of us. So part of the services that we provide, as I stated earlier, we do business consulting, as I stated, but we also do webinars. So if you're interested in any of the webinars, they're at no cost to you. So I tell everybody, check them out, register yourself and attend. We have webinars that can go, basic sales tax, power of the inbox, PPP loan forgiveness, how to do business with the state of California, how to start a small business, legal structures, COVID-19 funding, you name it. We have a whole bunch of different webinars that are available to our community at no cost. Also, what we do now as well is on this particular link, when you click on it, you will also see other webinars that may not be ours, but will be some of our partnering agencies as well. So you'll see all the different webinars that are available to you. Some of them are in the morning, some of them are in the afternoon, and some of our partner ones are in the evening. All of them at no cost to you. They typically run about 45 minutes to an hour. Very rare do they go over the hour, but you're more than welcome to take any of them. And I think currently right now, our office as it stands, we do about 250 to 275 a year. So there's a whole bunch of different webinars that are out there for you. If you miss a webinar, don't panic. It's probably going to come back around. So just kind of wait for it to come back around. If you missed it and you want to know what you missed, what kind of information was given, reach out to one of us and we can connect you with our training coordinator and see if she's able to provide you at least the content from that particular webinar. But I encourage you, like I said, everything's at no cost. So you're more than welcome to hop onto those webinars. If you do attend the webinar, they normally will send you a copy of the presentation and a copy of the recording a couple days later. So you can have that as well. So you can view it at your leisure at that time. So out of the office, this is a little bit dated because we hired about 7 new consultants in the past month, but we do have expert consulting. And by expert consulting, we mean experts in different areas of business. So depending on what your business is going to need, we have experts that can help you, like I stated earlier, with the COVID-19 funding and grant opportunities if you are in business. If you're trying to start up and have no idea where to begin, we have experts for that. Experts on business acquisitions, QuickBooks experts, social media and marketing experts, website, financing, business plans and projections, government contracting, human resources, food and restaurant startup, you name it. And as I stated earlier, we have hired 7 additional consultants. So that expertise is going to be expanding as well. We have people that can help you with branding, with messaging, customer service, hotels and travel. So you name it, we probably have somebody that can assist you. If for some odd reason we do not have somebody within our office, we do belong to the Orange County Inland Empire Network. That includes Orange County, and we do have access to those consultants as well. And that is a pool of an additional 60 consultants that we can tap into. And also, we're all free. We're all free. We're not commission based. So we're all here really just to help you. So if it's something that I can't help you with and one of my counterparts can, I'm more than happy to do that referral and connect you to the appropriate person to give you the assistance you're going to need to get this going for you. So right on this screen here, you see our staff. As I stated earlier, I'm Carla Gonzalez, so I am up on the upper right-hand corner. Robert Usher, the other lead consultant on this call, is the second one down on the left. But that is our list of our full-time consultants, with the exception of 2 of our part-timers, 2 or 3 of our part-timers. Like I stated earlier, this is going to be growing. We just hired additional 7 people, and I believe we are still hiring. So we do have, like I said, a slate of very talented people that are here to assist you with whatever it is you're going to need. So I encourage you to reach out to us. Like I said, we're here to help you. If you call the office, typically what the office does is they will assess where you're at, assess what your needs are, and then place you with the correct consultant. And at that point, that consultant can be your driver. So if we need to refer you to somebody else, that consultant can go ahead and make that introduction for you. So we have various different counseling sessions. So just to kind of give you a heads up, because I know we're dealing with our veteran students. So right off the bat, thank you very much for your service. We are greatly appreciative of it, and understand that these resources are here for you and they're at no cost. And we're here to help you make sure you understand what it means to be a business owner. What it takes to be a business owner, changing the mentality from being an employee to an employer, knowing what it means to work for yourself. So we have various different types of consulting. I just went ahead and listed a couple of them. So our most popular one that we do a lot, and I see Robert and I and maybe a couple of other our consultants do this on a regular, we consult on starting up. So if you're trying to figure out whether or not your plan is feasible, whether you need market research, you want to see what competition is out there, business plans, you need help with the projections, with budgeting, understanding the loan process, business structures, if you don't know if you want to be an LLC or an S corporation, or maybe just want to do some proprietorship and you don't know where to begin, we walk you through that entire process. Same thing with licenses and permits, depending on where you're at, you may need a seller's permit, you might need a city permit. So we help you with that entire process. For my veterans as well, I will tell you that there's not a specific veteran loan, but there are organizations that focus on veteran startups. So there is financing available for you to start your business. So like I said, we can help you with that entire process. We are unlimited. So if it takes 5 hours, it takes 10 hours, it takes 15 hours, we are unlimited to you. Our goal is to help you get from point A to point B. We also help with financing. So we help you with the cash flow analysis. We help you review your financial statements. If you don't have financial statements because you just never create them, we can help you with that process as well. We help you with the whole loan overview. Maybe you don't know how to even approach getting a business loan, or you don't know who to go ask. Like I said earlier, we're not commission based, so we're here to help you. So if we can help you understand what that loan process is, what the requirements are, what to expect, then we're doing our job. We become your liaison. So we're here to make sure you understand what's going on. We help you with the loan application. Sometimes you'll get this packet and you're like, I have no idea where to begin, or I don't even know what they're asking for. That's where we come in. We walk you through that entire process. And once again, those 3-year projections, we have a lot of lenders that will ask for a business plan and projections. And most of our clients have never done that. So we walk them through that entire process. You know, we're kind of going back to school, but we walk you through the whole business plan, how to create each section. We help you kind of create those financial projections. Robert and I are both really well versed on Excel on how to create those projections, and we walk you through it. It's not like, okay, here you go, good luck. It's like, no, let's set some time aside. Let's walk you through this process so you understand how it all flows and how it all makes sense and what the lender wants to look at. As I stated earlier, we do have one particular lender that focuses on veterans. So they can be startups or they can be existing businesses, but we do have one particular lender that does have a focus on our veteran community. We also have consultants that can assist you with marketing and social media. Obviously, that's not my level of expertise, so we would refer you over to the correct person, but they can help you with messaging, branding, marketing mix, social media platforms, websites, blogging, SEOs. I mean, that whole area, we have experts for that in the office, and they're actually one of our most popular consultations, especially now during COVID, where everybody has been transitioning obviously to the virtual base. But they are there to help you. We also have webinars, but they're there to help you through every step of the way. This is my level of expertise, so I help with contracting. So if you are interested in pursuing work with the state of California or the utility companies or various different agencies, there are certifications for your business. Luckily for my veterans do have a priority. So with the state of California is race and gender neutral, but they have an emphasis with small businesses and disabled veteran business enterprises. So you can say you're X or Y, but we need to be able to prove it. So we walk you through that entire process and getting you through the application, getting you certified so that you can claim that you are a disabled veteran business enterprise. And that's going to give you priority when you're bidding on contracts with the various different agencies within the state. And what I mean by that is, for example, let's just say the DMVs. DMVs outsource janitorial services, and that's a state agency. So if you're thinking of opening up a janitorial business, that might be something you may want to look at, because the DMV always has janitorial work open. And within that contract, there might be a preference to do business with a disabled veteran business enterprise. So it'll put you in a whole different pool versus having to compete with the masses. So that's one of them. The other one that you can obtain is going to be through the VA. So the VA is under my federal, obviously, and they certify you not just service disabled veteran-owned small business, but they also certify you veteran-owned small business. And you can be in business literally one day and get the certification. With the veteran one for the VA, that's one that I tell my clients, whether or not you want to do anything with the federal, I recommend you get it, because they give you a seal that you can put on all your marketing material, your business cards, if you have wraps around your car, your windows, decals, that says this business is a certified veteran-owned small business or service-disabled veteran-owned small business. And if you're in a community where you know everybody is supportive of the veteran community, that's a way for you to showcase how you're owned. At the federal level, like I stated, is also a preference. So if you want to do contracting with the federal agencies, that's going to put you in a whole different level of competition, because we do not have that many certified disabled veteran or veteran-owned businesses. The process itself, it's not complicated. It is tedious, but once again, that's what we're here for. We walk you through that entire process. I make sure if we start it, we're going to finish it. So if I get to a point where you're going to be like, crap, Carla's calling me again to see where I'm at. But that's my job. My job is to make sure you get it done. Is to make sure that you get to where you want to be. And if you have any road bumps or hit any road bumps, I'm there to help you maneuver around them. So I don't want you giving up and stopping. I tell all my clients, just pause it, put it on hold, give me a call, and then we'll hop back on it and see what we can do. Okay. Amongst those certifications, you also have several other ones. You have preferences for minority-owned businesses, women-owned businesses, small businesses, LGBT. So it just really depends on who you want to do business with. And depending on who you want to do business with, then we kind of figure out what certifications are going to be the ones that are going to make you more competitive. I will say that not every industry cares about this, but typically it's going to be if you're looking at any state work, any federal work, even utility, and sometimes your big Fortune 1000 companies. So there are preferences out there that make you more competitive. So if it's a matter of helping you get started, let's say Robert helps you get started and get you going and you're a legal business, then I can couple to my end and we can get you certified. So we're both able to assist you through that entire process. And actually the most popular one since March is going to be our COVID-19 funding, obviously. We've been helping a lot of businesses go through the PPP forgiveness process, apply for the SBA EIDL loan, which is the Economic Injury Disaster Loan. We've been helping our clients with city grants, county grants, reopening worksite plans, you name it. And I will suggest if you're thinking of opening a business, I do advise you to meet with one of us because you want to make sure you did it correctly. And I only say that because I hope we don't have another pandemic. But a lot of these city grants and county grants were requiring you to have a city license. So if you did not have a city license, even though you say you've been in business, for 10 years, without that license, you are not able to qualify for those grants from the city or the county. So it's really important to make sure that you do open your business correctly with all the proper permits and licenses in place, so that if something were to happen, say 10, 20 years ago, I hope not, but if it does, you have everything in place and you just keep up to date with everything. Now, I will tell you on the startups, we are not attorneys, so we cannot give you legal advice, but we can give you the information that you need to make that decision for yourself on what type of legal structure you want to proceed with. Now, aside from us, there are other resources that we encourage you to look at. You have obviously our federal agency, which is a Small Business Administration. You have obviously our center, the IE SBDC. You have the Inland Empire Women's Business Center as well. So for those that don't know, the IEWBC is also part of CSUSB ICE. So we are branched with them under the ICE Center. There are SCORE mentors, that's under the SBA. There's procurement assistance centers. We have one here in Riverside that covers both counties. And they help you with contracting with the government. You also have your local community colleges. I just put MSJC because it's near me, but you have several other local community colleges. You have the School of Entrepreneurship at CSUSB, which I teach there, so yay. We have the Chamber of Commerce. Chambers of Commerces are a great resource, and I would tell you to not only look at the city chambers of commerces, but also look at the ethnic and gender-based ones as well. There are also associations. There's associations for veterans. There's the Disabled Veteran Business Alliance Group. There's the SDVOSB Elite Group, and those are all targeting our veteran business community. So they are able to kind of give you some of the ins and outs that I may not have access to information-wise that they may, because they are business owners themselves. So they're able to kind of give you some of the tricks to the trade or any of these hidden treasures that the VA may have available to you for launching your business. And lastly, we also recommend you kind of reach out to your city and your county. They each have economic development departments, and they are an excellent resource. 9 out of 10 times they're gonna refer you right back over to us, but still reach out to them, see what kind of programs they have, and then, like I said, we work with them on a daily basis as well. Now, as I stated earlier, we are under CSUSB, Inland Empire Center for Entrepreneurship. And the purpose of ICE is obviously to celebrate and support entrepreneurship and small businesses. I don't know how familiar you are, but we do have the Spirit of the Entrepreneur. This year it went virtual, but that is an excellent event that is out there for our small business community and our entrepreneurship community as well. We provide innovative programs and educational resources to our entrepreneurs. One way we do that is through the SBDC and obviously the Women's Center as well. So we do have programs in place. As you can see by this particular screenshot, you can see all the different centers and programs that are under the iCenter. You may have not known this, but as I stated, we're under the iCenter. The Women's Center is under the iCenter as well. You have STEP program, you have the Spirit Entrepreneur, you have a lot of different cool programs that are out there to explore your entrepreneurship, to see if it's something that you want to get into. I encourage you to either go to one of the centers or participate in any of these different programs and kind of make a choice for yourself. Is this where you want to go? Is entrepreneurship for you? Because I can promise you do have a lot of support. We're all here to help you, whether it's going to be on campus or through one of the centers. We are here to help you. With that, a quick video. So, as you can see, there are a lot of activities that can support you and resources at CSUSB, aside from the Inland Empire SBDC and the Inland Empire Women's Business Center. And lastly, obviously, we do have the Master's of Science in Entrepreneurship. So if you're just thinking about it or considering it, want to explore it, campus has that opportunity for you. I will tell you that the majority of the adjunct professors are consultants or business owners. So we do bring that real world experience to the classroom. I myself teach business consulting. So if you're interested in just kind of figuring out whether or not this is for you, I encourage you to take the classes. In my consulting class, students are formed in teams, and then they're able to deal with an actual problem that a business has. So they work with the business hand in hand throughout the semester and try to find solutions and recommendations to move them forward. So it's an opportunity for you to either determine whether or not you want to be a consultant, or maybe you want to be an entrepreneur. So as I stated earlier, there are a lot of different resources that are out there available to you. And lastly, once again, like I stated earlier, my name is Carla Gonzalez. We have Robert Usher also on this. We are here to help you. So if you want to start your business, you have a business and you want to grow it, or you just want to kind of figure out, is this for me or not, reach out to us. Our number's right there on the screen, that 951-781-2345. You can call that number. One of the office girls will pick up the phone. Like I said, they will assess where you're at and determine what consulting can assist you to get you to where you need to get. So with that, if there are no questions, I thank you for the time. And like I stated earlier, we're a free resource, so please feel free to use us. We're here to help you. We're here to help the business community start, grow, and maintain their businesses. So thank you.
Thank you, Carla. Thank you, Robert, for joining us this evening. We do appreciate it. We'll definitely put this on our website for our veterans to view.
Perfect. Thank you, Deborah.